What one ink would you recommend for each color category on gouletpens.com? I want to have a variety of colors to choose from, but I want to limit myself so I do not have more ink than I can possibly use. Well, first off, get samples. Okay, that's like number one, get samples of all these things. And I'm just gonna really go like top of mind. What I did is I pulled up on gouletpens.com, I went to the swab shop, and I did the comparison of ink by color choice, okay? And I just went through each of those and just picked the one that I like or I thought would be interesting or kind of unique or popular within that brand, okay? So it's really not a scientific approach here at all. I didn't look at sales data or any of that kind of stuff. It's just purely like, this is what I thought. So I'm just gonna blow through them. So get this list or check on the blog. If you go to the blog, I'm gonna have a list with links to all of these. So if you miss any here, just go check it there. Starting out, black, I would say Noodler's Heart of Darkness. Noodler's black is also good, but Heart of Darkness is really unique. I think you should try it. Blue, Noodler's Liberty's Elysium. I helped design it. It's the color of my walls. I just love it. So that was what I would recommend there. Brown, I would say Pilot Iroshizuku Tsukushi, Horsetail. So it's a really good brown ink, very popular. Iroshizuku is awesome. For Burgundy, I would go Black Swan Australian Roses. It shades like crazy. I just had it in the top 5 shading inks, sorry, top 7 shading inks there. So that was cool. Green, I would say Private Reserve Spearmint. I like it. It's just a bright, classic kind of Christmassy green. Okay, so that's cool. Gray, Noodler's Lexington Gray. Not only is it a great gray with good shading, but it also is bulletproof. So that's really kind of cool. Orange, come on. Noodler's Apache Sunset. Like, how would I go with anything else, right? But there's a lot of really good oranges actually, so you could go with a lot of different ones. Pink, I said Pilot Iroshizuku Yama-Budo. That one's really good. It's really like a magenta kind of pink, but there's different ways you could go with pink. That's what I liked. Purple, Atramentis Aubergine. That's a really beautiful purple, kind of a darker purple, but really nice. Not as bright violet-y as some of the other ones, but it's really nice, flows great. Red, my personal favorite, is Diamine Red Dragon, but there's a lot of good reds right in that range there. Turquoise, I would say Diamine Marine. That's just my favorite turquoise, but there's lots of really good ones. And then yellow, I said Herbin Ambre de Birmanie. It's really kind of more of a gold yellow, but the bright yellows are almost unusable. You got to go with something a little bit darker, a little more of a gold color to get something really kind of usable. So that covers one ink from every category on the Goulet Pens site. So if you have other recommendations, be sure to leave them in the comments. Those are just really kind of ones that as I went through, yeah, I said top of mind, but I made a list of them last night, so I wasn't literally just thinking. But I just looked through the swab shop and looked through the swab shop and just picked the ones that really were like, oh yeah, that's a good one.